Yeah, shout out to Jackal, man. Jackal Fitness. They been rocking for a long time, man.
Yes, baby.
They been rocking for a long time.
Real media, baby.
Yeah, the news by Shanewz. This is the Sauce Experience. Come up in here. We're gonna get started. I got the clipboard behind me today, right? So in case I need to do some logistics for y'all. Look, I got my hater blockers on tonight. But like I said, I got the clipboard in case I need to jump up and do some logistics, right? I'll show y'all the board real quick. Let me know y'all hearing me loud and clear. In case I feel like breaking down some numbers or something tonight. See the board behind me right there? But I don't think I'm gonna need the board tonight. But it is there if I need to use it and crunch some numbers. But this is the Sauce Experience. Smash the like button on the way in tonight. It's Friday. We got some fights tonight. The Jake Paul card down there in Orlando. I'm eager to see the women get it on. Miss Green and Cruz, Franchise Cruz. I know Miss Green is a heavy favorite. Eager to see what happens because a lot of times fighters, they like she was saying, are overlooked or not given an opportunity. Well, she has an opportunity tonight. The betting odds, she's the favorite. But when you look at her resume, and that's no slight at her, I just think Franchise Cruz has as well more battle tested. But we're gonna find out tonight. But I think today is finally the day that I go in on one of the hottest topics on social media. Tank Davis and look, I was about to say Earl Spence. Shout out to Earl Spence. Hopefully you're not at the trap house. If y'all seen my video, it's just comedy, man. No, but Tank Davis and Devin Haney, right? I think today's the day. It's Friday. I'll give it a little energy today because a lot of the reporting and gossip, because that's all it really is right now, is gossip when it's pertaining to these two guys. To me, is you're not getting fed proper nutrients, and I'm gonna give you some nutrients tonight on that. Let me share this real quick before because me, once I start firing off, I am going to kill the game. I'm going to kill it. And I see now that you can go live on Instagram. I was trying to go live on the Instagram. Let's see. But it wasn't allowing me. But they say you can go live on Instagram. Let me try to see something real quick. But it's telling me I have to do it from here. Create live. Here we go. Oh, there we go. Look, I might have it live on Instagram. Add title. Public. This is the stream key right here. Okay, I got that copy. Right? Now I just gotta go back over here. Because we're gonna go live on both, man. We're gonna go live on both. Let's see. Let's see if that's working. Oh, okay. We are up and running. Now we are live on both. Man, I told you I'm taking it over here to IG as well. Now they just told me I have to mute it over here. Let me see. Hopefully I'm not echoing, man. This is, we rocking and rolling. But am I live on IG? They'll let me know. Somebody will let me know. That's on IG as well. Let's come back over here to the stream. Okay, so I guess we are on live. We are live right now on Facebook, YouTube, as well as IG. So, like I said, I want to get to this whole Devin Tank thing, right? It's a hot topic. A lot of people talking about it. I think it's time for the sauce to drop some sauce, and I have the board up there if I do need the board as well. But most likely I won't. Let me pull because I'm going to be referencing some stuff from IG, right? Smash the like button. Let me see. Let's see what we looking like. Oh, shout out to my man WCS. Maybe I could use what WCS just sent me. Location. Alrighty. Oh, this is Tiafimo. Yes, Tiafimo, it seems like he's on location.
I'm gonna have a meeting with all the execs. I'm a fighter. Of course I'm gonna sign boxing gloves. I'm a fighter. Of course I take photos at Top Rank office. I'm a fighter. Of course I'm gonna talk about my next match. So I'm a fighter. Of course I'm gonna be watching film.
So Top Rank got a new Tiafimo video out. It's kind of cool. I could dig it. That's dope. I like that. T.O. was at the Top Rank offices in Vegas. But let me get to pull this up now. See, when a Friday evening, I don't really be rushing because it's Friday, right? No need to rush.
Casual Friday. Cool Friday.
No need to rush. And one thing about Friday, I want to say, is that you are at your own disposal as far as, I have my 2 hours, right? But it's not like I'm on the clock tomorrow. And one thing about when you're building something, always put in the time for something that you're building. Like if you have a 9 to 5, I don't tell people to quit your 9 to 5, but put that same effort into things that you own and things that you do as well. But I'm gonna start off right here with the Roz podcast because I heard Coach Calvin say something, and I think it's key for the conversation. And this is no shot at Coach Calvin, because like I said, Coach Calvin has a lot more experience than I. But I think a lot of times, guys, the conversation is bland. Right here, listen to this conversation right here. This is courtesy of the Roz podcast. And we're going to break this down.
fight game. My thing is, if you really want to fight, let's sit down and figure it out. There's three things they got to figure out: where the fight gonna be at, how much a person gonna get paid, and where the weight gonna be at. Once them things get figured out, it's a wrap. You know what time it is when it comes to the fight game. My thing is, if you really want to fight, let's sit down and figure it out. There's three things they got to figure out: where the fight gonna be at, how much a person will get paid, and where the weight gonna be at.
All right, that was Coach Calvin Ford, courtesy of the Roz podcast. Now, I had that circled. Let's get to that. What Coach just said, right? Because I seen a lot of you guys like ran with that. I was seeing a lot. All right, I'm gonna pull the Roz podcast back up, but hopefully y'all heard what he said. I'll do it again. I'm sorry about that. I exited out the studio, but I'll come back in. I'm gonna play the Roz podcast clip one more time so that y'all hear that. All right, after we play that one more time, I'll get to the notes. I just want y'all to hear. This is why I think a lot of confusion always sets in with the YTC and like fans, right?
My thing is, if you really want to fight, let's sit down and figure it out. There's three things they got to figure out: where the fight gonna be at, how much a person gonna get paid, and where the weight gonna be at. Once them things get figured out,
now, did y'all catch that?
It's a wrap.
Did y'all catch Coach Calvin's breakdown? Y'all call Coach Calvin's breakdown. Coach Calvin, like I said, that was courtesy of the Roz podcast. Coach Calvin said there's three things: where the fight is going to be at, as far as venues, states, things like that. How much the fighters are going to get paid, and the weight. Now, no disrespect to Coach Calvin. Like I said, he has a lot more experience than myself, but it's a lot more to it than that. A lot more to it than just those three things as to putting together a fight. Those are three major components, but there's a lot more. And I think a lot of you fans, because, shout out to the Roz podcast, they have a successful podcast, right? And a lot of people tune into them. So a lot of people actually probably listened to that like I did, and they ran with it. They probably thought, oh, the fight could be made easy. You could tell by some of the stuff that's going on now on the YTC and Twitter and other places that people really feel that those are only three things that need to be discussed in order for this fight to happen, which is so far from true. Like I said, those are definitely three major points: where, how much, and the weight. But there's a lot more that goes into putting together an actual fight, especially a fight of this magnitude in this this would be a big fight. You got two young studs and Davis and Haney, and a lot more will definitely be put into putting this fight together. That's good, Nasaya. Thank you. Appreciate it. But yeah, so I think we got to take what Coach Calvin said in stride, because even if these guys get together, right? And like I said, this whole setup kind of gives us the Bud Crawford, Earl Spence vibe again, doesn't it? Because when you think about it, the vibe is there, right? Because now you got what I like to call the YouTube matchmakers, the YouTube promoters, content creator guys though that have audiences and they think they're more than what they are. I remember you guys were saying that about me. I thought I was more than what I am, but I actually do more than what the views show you. But that's neither here nor there. But now you got these matchmakers, these promoters, these handlers, these, content creator guys thinking that this is how easy it is to make this fight. Even if they was to get on a panel, right, and do like they've been doing the last couple of days, right, going back and forth on Twitter, agreeing to fight. That's cool, but like I said, there's a lot of stuff that needs to be worked out. And the stuff that I'm seeing on Twitter, the fight is so far off because both Bill, right, the father, manager, trainer, DHP Promotions, and now Devin, the fighter, who has an interview on the Boxing Voice. Look how I'm breaking this down tonight for y'all, man. Definitely subscribe, like, share the content, right? These other guys talk boxing, but I talk boxing, right? So the fighter Devin was on the Boxing Voice, and this is key what I'm about to break down to you. He said he's at 140, right? This is what Devin said. I watched it myself on the Boxing Voice. He's at 140. I got the notes here. That's where he wants to fight at, right? He also stated no catch weight, right? He also stated no rehydration clause. Now that is big, right? Because Devin has been circulating around for rehydrating back to 165, fighting at 140. Shut that off now. But back over to what Coach Calvin Ford stated. Coach Calvin Ford stated the where they're going to fight, the how much they're going to get paid, and the weight. Now, the weight, back to what Devin said to the Boxing Voice. He's at 140. No catch weight. So if Tank Davis is not willing to come to 140, there lies a problem. That's why I tell you guys, you gotta, and I'm not even at the table with these guys, but I'm just listening. I'm listening from a little bit of experience now of being evolved, right? So I'm like, damn, he said the where, how, and the weight, how much they're gonna get paid, where they're gonna fight. But when I watched Devin on the Boxing Voice and even hearing his father, They're not with no catch weights. They're not with no hydration clauses. So that is a problem right there. For those of y'all that was saying, "Oh, this is easy to get done," Coach Calvin said, all they need to know is how much they're going to get paid, what weight they're going to fight at, and where it's going to be at. No, I told you there's a lot more that goes into this. See, now that Devin and Bill have established that they are not willing to have a catch weight, it's 140. So now something got to give, right? Are you following the source tonight? The four of y'all that's in here, please smash the like button, smash the like button. Because one thing about what I do, right? I give you guys the business, right? A lot of these guys, they come on here, they want to be stars, and they want to entertain, and it's all about them. With me, no, it's all about the game, the gift, the source experience, right? So I watch a lot of stuff, I listen to a lot of stuff, and then I come on and I give you the source experience. So the source experience on this right now is a lot of you guys are out here arguing and, oh, he's a duck. No, it's no ducks. I said this yesterday. These are multi-million-dollar fighters. I'm pretty sure they want to fight for the how much, because they will make a lot of money, right? But the problem lies in already the weight. What weight are they going to fight at? No catch weight, no rehydration clause, already stated by DHP and Devin and Bill. So this is going to be, like I said, it gives me the whole Spence Crawford vibe. This whole internet thing is like rigged, bro. They keep kicking me out the studio, I don't know why, I know why, but I'm like, damn, they don't want the source to get off. But yeah, so right now that's gonna be a major hurdle. That's gonna be a major hurdle. Let me see what you're saying, Al Money. Shout out to Al Money in the building. Al Money said, yeah, it does, Sha. I've been saying that for a second. Bud Spence all over. That's what it is. And I have that in my notes. It's Bud Spence 2.0. He said they both can move on. Team versus Shakur, Devin versus T.O. Devin versus, yeah, they have other options. There's a lot of options, man. There's a lot of options out there. We'll get to T.O. in a second. The talks is T.O. and Jermaine Ortiz at 140. Jose Petraza declined to fight. Not Jose Petraza, Jose Ramirez. Jose Petraza might end up fighting Keyshawn Davis on the undercard. From what I'm hearing, I don't know. I don't know. But back to the Bill DHP Devin. So the weight is going to be a problem. The weight is going to be a problem, and that was the three things that Coach Calvin Ford stated. Now, I'm not, like I said, I'm not trying to rain on Coach Calvin Ford's parade. I'm just trying to enlighten you guys, because as I look at a lot of you boxing fans, right? You're on here with all of this energy, and you guys are arguing and debating. He's the duck. He doesn't want it. He's scared. To be honest, it's cool, right? But it's just showing like how, and I say this respectfully, how real ignorant a lot of you guys are too, as to putting stuff together. Because like I said, I don't think neither one of these guys is a duck, man. Well, Devin's not. You know, they want us to believe he's not an 8-figure fighter yet. You know, they can tell everybody else that shit. You can get all respectfully all the DHP dick riders and guys like that just want to suck Bill off and want to suck Devin off respectfully to say all that shit. But we just seen he just fought for 1.5 million. Whereas Tank Davis, on the other hand, he's an 8-figure fighter. It is what it is. If Ryan Garcia made 30 million the last fight, what did Tank make? Right, so he's an 8-figure fighter now. Devin, on the other hand, 7-figure fighter, which is still respectable, right? 7 figures is millions of dollars. It's respectable. So I don't want you guys to say, oh, you're trying to throw. No, I'm not. These are $1 million fighters. It's just Tank is a 8-figure type of $1 million fighter. You know, he crossed over. So I think he will have a lot more leverage if they do want to fight. Right? Because what is that saying? And I got it right here. I'll give you guys a second to say the saying before I say it. It's a saying, right? That a lot of people say, big bank, take little bank, right? And when it comes to this, I know you guys say A side, B side, and all that. No, with boxing, it's money. Big bank takes little bank, right? Even though if they just say they was the fight at 140, who's the champion at 140 right now? WBC champion. Somebody answer, you know. It's Devin Haney. So if we go by champion rules, right, Devin should be the man, but you know that's not going to be the case. He's the champion, but who? Shout out to the guard, the 18th letter, Rakim. Who moves the crowd? Moves the crowd. Contrary to what all of these narrative DHP meat riders want us to believe, it's Tank Davis, man. Devin Haney is not moving the crowd. Devin Haney finally did some numbers in his hometown, right? These guys came up with pay-per-view numbers on a Tuesday. The fight was Saturday. You know, that's a first, right? That, you know, guys had the numbers by Tuesday. I never seen that before. But one thing about Tank's numbers are out there already. So I guess, you know, it's the internet, man. You know how they guys do on the internet. He said, I seen they got it booked on that Saturday before the Super Bowl. You are referring to Teofimo Lopez, I can tell. Is that correct, Al? If you're still in here, are you referring to Teofimo Lopez? Tio and Jermaine Ortiz? If you're still in here, Al, I see a comment. Is that who you're referring to? I think they did. I don't know. Let me look over here. I don't know if Top Rank is speaking on that right now, but we could pull it up. I said TLP. We can pull it up. That was the whispers. Usually once they start whispering, and I think Top Rank just dropped like a Teofimo Lopez, somewhat of a commercial. It's on Twitter. I don't know if they got it on IG yet, but I did see it on Twitter. All right, it's on Twitter. It might be over here now. No, it's not. Not yet. Oh, yes, it is. Here it is right here. This is what I was just referring to. This is kind of cool. Let's watch this real quick.
I'm a fighter. Of course, I'm gonna walk around with my shirt off. I'm a fighter. Of course, I'm a shadow box. I'm a fighter. Of course, I'm gonna have a meeting with all the execs. I'm a fighter. Of course, I'm gonna sign boxing gloves. I'm a fighter. Of course, I take photos at Top Rank office. I'm a fighter. Of course, I'm gonna talk about my next match. So I'm a fighter. Of course, I'm gonna be watching film.
Yes, that is the new Teofimo Lopez.
I'm a fighter. Of
commercial,
course, I'm gonna walk around with my shirt off.
right?
I'm a fighter.
So you might be onto something, Al. You definitely might be onto something because, as you can see, they are not wasting time. That is the new TO infomercial commercial in Vegas. That's the Top Rank offices in Vegas. That's the headquarters. Let me say, I said offices. That's their headquarters. They have another office as well in NYC, but the headquarters is definitely Vegas. So yeah, that's that. You might be on to something. That might be the targeted date. But not losing topic, right? Devin, the dude, aka Devin Haney, and Tank Davis is the new Earl Spence, Terrence Crawford. We will continue to watch fan bases of both fighters argue and debate minute points. You will continue to watch fan bases of both fighters, content creators do videos and content. You will continue to watch content creators and fans choose sides until they really start to iron things out and really negotiate. Because right now they're not negotiating. There's what's going on. This a lot of communicating on social media, a lot of back and forth on Twitter, a lot of wannabe insiders acting like, oh, I talked to Bill. Bill said this, Bill said that. Okay. Is he Bill's telling you this, the same guy, like, this is no shot at Bill. But remember, Bill early in the week got a $4 million offer from Peter Khan, who does not represent Matisse. And then I watched a lot of you same guys that ran with that narrative try to clean that up. So it's like, come on, bro, you stop it. Just stop it, man. But the people want to see Tank Davis and Devin fight. It's obvious. But the messed up thing is, right, you guys that want to see these guys fight, this is where the problem is going to lie at. Because the public that wants to see these guys fight, and I say this respectfully, you guys really do not support like you should. And I'm going to get to that, why I say that in my notes right here. Because when we watched when we watched the Spence Crawford fight try to get put together, right? We was told to believe that that this was the biggest fight in boxing. Pretty much like the same stuff that we're getting right now from content creators, right? That fight didn't do the million pay-per-views. Remember, that's what we was fed to believe, that Spence Crawford was going to be the biggest grossing fight since Mayweather and all these guys. It fell short. It fell short. Spence Crawford did like 700, right? Whereas Ryan and Tank did 1.3, 1.4, 1.2. So they almost but doubled them up. Now, a lot of guys are pushing that same line as in Devin and Tank will be that big. But it's not looking like that. It's not looking like that for various reasons, right? The demographic that right now is speaking on this fight and demanding this fight. Studies show you guys don't support boxing. It is what it is. I said it, yeah. It's showing. It's showing. So a lot of times, the demand is not there yet. I'm just being honest. You got to get the bread to start talking about this, right? Now, if the Saudis, that's where the bread is at right now. If the Saudis showed interest in this fight, but you know what you guys are gonna say, right? You know what you guys are saying. I'm gonna be honest. I wouldn't say that, right? You know why I wouldn't say that? Because if the Saudis was to show interest and take this fight over there, as a fan, I would be happy, right? Because look what they're doing already. The Deontay Wilder AJ card, heavyweight card, big card. I heard that is $30 for us. $30, right? Now, a lot of you diehard fans over here be like, yo, if they was to take the what's the name fight, it suck. We can't go to it. Y'all don't go to fights now. Y'all don't go to fights now. But at least if they was to take it and they slap a pay-per-view tag on it. Look, one of the biggest stacked heavyweight cards is only $30, I'm hearing. So what would you think they would do for a Devin Haney, Tank Davis card? Because they got the bread over there. They got the bread. If they're giving a Deontay Wilder, Anthony Joshua, with so many fighters, I think Bibble's on that card. There's countless fighters on that card for $30. How much do you think they would charge us for a Devin Haney fight? Real talk. Devin Haney, Tank Davis fight. Now, if the fight is over here, we're going to pay out the ass. A lot of you guys are going to steal the fight. A lot of you guys aren't going to go to the fight. Like, it is what it is, man. Let's just call a spade a spade. I would prefer it to be over there because at least over there, right, I know that these guys, the money will be there. The bill, not Bill Haney, but the bill, for the fight. These guys got bread over there. They doing some crazy shit. So the bill will be there to put up for the fight. So when I see these guys start showing interest in it, I think I'll get a lot more excited. But right now, with, like I said, you respectfully, you bloggers, YouTubers, Twitter guys with all the energy for this fight, there's no excitement for me like that. That's why I want to come on here and just highlight this fight is so not close to even being worked out terms. Because the three keys that Coach Calvin Ford said to make a fight, where, the weight, and how much the money, out of his out of his three major things that, well, they wasn't even major. That's what he said. The three things you need to make the fight. The weight is already an issue with DHP and Team Haney. It's an issue. So what are we talking about? What are we talking about? We're talking about a fight that's not even close to being made. You know? Because Devin said it, man. I listened to him. Like, yo, I fight at 140. I'm no rehydration clause. So the weight is gonna be a problem. The weight is gonna be a problem. But hey, what do I know, man? What do I know? That's another reason why I wasn't really going too hard, but I was enjoying all of you guys that are into that, and that's what you guys do because it's entertaining, it's entertaining. To say the least, it's funny. I get a laugh out of it, man, because I listen to a lot of you guys and I just laugh, man. I swear I laugh because you guys are hilarious, man. Some of the stuff. And that's why I say a lot of boxing fans are idiots, respectfully. Because you guys really buy into some of the things that some of these content creators were saying, man. Yo, me personally, right, when it pertains to content creators, right, I look at content creators like this, entertainment, right? But when it pertains to boxing, right, I don't go off of how quote unquote successful you are as a content creator. Because some of the biggest, most successful content creators don't actually know how to work a fight. Some of them have never even worked a fight media-wise. And it shows, right? But yet they are successful bloggers and content creators. So just because you're a successful content creator, blogger, doesn't mean you know what really goes on in boxing. Is that a fair assessment? Is that a fair assessment right there? I don't want people to think I'm taking shots at people. I'm just calling it like I see it. Like there's lanes and levels for a reason. Look, I got out a guy today, right? A guy that matter of fact, I could pull it up. Let me close out of this and I'll show you, right? I'll show it because I'm pretty much done with the whole take Haney thing, but I want to show you. I got at this guy, right? This guy really, see, a lot of times people talk crazy about you on the internet and they base with how they speak on you off of the internet, right? Because when a lot of guys click up on the internet and I really shitted on this dude today, and I felt the need to, man, because I was like, yo, he was a disrespectful weirdo, bro. Like, bro, you're to be respectful, you're nobody. You're like, you listen, you're in Texas, and you don't even have a major handle on fighters in Texas, right? And you thought you were successful, right? So I had to really, bust him upside his head today, man. And that's what I did. I bust him upside his head, man. I had to because I was like, yo, bro, you are on. Look, I'm gonna show you what I said to him, man. I was not playing because, like I said, I come on here very humble. I talk my shit, but I talk stats, right? A lot of you guys that talk shit, y'all don't have nothing going on in life, man. Let alone in boxing. Like we're talking real life. Like a lot of y'all, it shows in your content and the things that you deem to be successful. But man, I slapped this dude up hard today with facts. Look, these are actual facts right here. I had to clean him up, man. His nose was runny, right? Yo, his nose was running. He was talking crazy to me, right? And the only reason I did it was because some of the videos that I dropped. But look, here it is right here. Right? I came back around. I tell these guys, yo, I'll come back around. You talk stupid about me, I'm gonna come back around, especially if I know I'll never run into you at a fight. Now, if I would have ran into you at a fight, I would have, I'd have pulled your coattail. I would have pulled you to the side. But look what I told them, man. I said, yeah, you said I was unsuccessful in boxing based off of YouTube, right? I think we define success in boxing life differently. Shanewz Boxing, media, marketing, management, consulting services. And I sent him a little video of somebody explaining some of the things that I do. And I was like, bro, you bumped your head. But when I think about it, the reason why you bumped your head, look at the company that you keep. And look, I'll take my glasses off, the hater blockers, because I want y'all to catch this. And I'll take the mic, the headphones off. But I said, yo, the company you keep, you view what you are successful on boxing off of this. Never been a part of a deal, never been part of a fight team, never been a part of nothing. But yeah, you're talking with somebody that has done these things and is doing these things at a high frequency. And you call me unsuccessful. Last time I checked, you, your whole crew, all your guys over there, all together. Some of the stuff that you praise guys for over there that they're just starting to do. I was doing that, running around with my phone, running around with this as media. And they're just getting their feet wet doing these things now. So we define success differently, brother. Until you actually do things in boxing other than, YouTube, please put some respect on the souls, man. But hey, what do I know? Listen, we are going to wrap this up. Like I said, in and out tonight like a robbery. Real smooth with it. This was number 11. It's Friday night. I got a nice pot roast cooking. That's why, that's another reason why I want to wrap up. But the roast could cook. Coach Reed is at the house. Ariana. Did I say her name right?
No, Ayana.
Ayana. Ayana. I be saying people's names wrong, man. I'm not good with that. That's why I know being a broadcaster and doing those things, that's not my cup of tea. I get people's names wrong. Ayana. Ayana. But yeah, we're gonna get up out of here. CEO on the side was on deck. Come shout the people out, CEO on the side. Bring your kids to work day. Got CEO in here with me tonight. Got the CEO in here with me tonight. Come on, CEO. Come close us out. Come close us out. I'll let you close the show tonight. It was pajama day.
For the 5th graders.
Yes. Come close us out. Let the people know. What is this again? The news.
By Shanewz.
Yes, this
is the Sauce Experience.
But hey, what
do I know?
What do we know? Got him. You know the vibes.
I know the vibes. I hear.
Hey, shout out to Jackal, man. Jackal Cookies. They've been rocking for a long time, man.
Yes, baby.
They've been rocking for a long time.
Real media, baby.
Guys, and then again, it's been by then.
being loyal, God always bless people who are very loyal.
Yes. Salute, man. Once again, man, this is Jackal Fitness with the champ, Richard Comey. Havoc in the building as always.
We are in the hurt business.
Hey, you know the vibes, man. Thank you, Richard. Yo, congratulations. Yes, this is Source Talk, Showtime Shanewz Midi. I got the man himself, Mr. Sugar Hill. First off, champ, thank you for your time. This man needs a little introduction.
Sugar Hill on Sauce Talk.
That's right.
The news by Shanewz. This is a sauce experience, but hey, what do I know?